What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So I noticed that the mainstream news media outlets pretty much are reporting that President Biden is pretty much recovered from his bout with the virus. And, I noticed that the media, even the right-wing media, for the most part, have been very respectful, with some exceptions, of President Biden going through his battle with the virus, which I guess was aided by him being boosted and elixired and all that type of shit, right? But I noticed that when you compare it to how the media was covering President Trump when he contracted it, it was mocking. It was, in some instances, almost wishing that something that was invisible to the eye would take him out. Am I lying? I don't think I'm lying on this one, right? Which goes to show that both sides could be nasty. Both sides are vindictive. But having said all of that, right, I want to get to my point quickly. Despite all the other shit that we hate about this guy, that he neglects African Americans, has been neglecting African Americans so far in his administration, despite all of the promises. The fact that he's politically a dinosaur, that the ideals and things he stands for don't really apply in today's world. That the world on a foreign scale, on the world scale, the other leaders and countries don't respect him and are losing respect for Americans. The fact that, Americans don't have any trust in him. The fact that, things are just shitty under this guy. The fact that he's a fucking bigot. I mean, look, despite all of that shit, at the very core of it, he's too fucking old to be in the White House. He's too old, okay? I can't stress enough how hypocritical the mainstream media is. When Donald Trump was president, one of the main things they kept hitting on and harping on was that he was probably too old to be president, let alone that some of them thought that he wasn't qualified to be president. They said that he was too old. Okay, Trump was 70 when he became president. Joe Biden was 78. Look, Joe Biden's age group, the median life expectancy for people in his age group is 79. Joe Biden is 79. He'll be 82 if he's inaugurated or elected. In his next inauguration, he'll be 82. When he leaves office, if he serves a second term, he will be 86. Now, when we look at all these politicians in Washington that have survived that long, I mean, with probably in my mind, the sole exception of Strom Thurmond, the rest of them were in serious cognitive and physical decline by that time. I think Strom started falling off when he was in his 90s. Can we really afford this, to have a president that fucking old? I don't think so. Now, I get it. Some people say, well, if you take Joe Biden out, look who's the replacement. Well, if he serves one term, I don't know. I don't know what'll play out. You know what I'm saying? I think that if it was meant for her to be president, which I don't think it is, But if it was meant for her to be president, she'll become president. But I just can't see her winning a national election. I can't see it. I just can't see it. But anyway, yeah, man, at the end of the day, the guy's just too old, man. He's too old. And he should have never really ran for president. You know, he was forced, to be honest with you, on the Democratic voters. He was forced on the Democratic voters. You know, the whole fucking process was set up so that he would win. And it was set up so that she became vice president. These two were forced on us, you know, and at the end of the day, it hasn't worked at all. But anyway, tell me what you guys think.